Queued up. Yo, what it is, everybody? It is episode 11, double digits. What do you know?
Wow.
We back in the building. We feeling good.
Yes, sir.
Squads over here, squads over there. You, the squad, the queued up crew. We are in the building. I am DJ Aaron Michael, and you guys are now locked into the Queued Up Podcast, baby. We are live. We have a really jam-packed show we're going to talk about today. We've been arguing about some of this stuff for the past 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even a couple of hours. We are passionate about the topics that we have today. But first, I got to introduce to you guys who we have in the building. I'm going to start it off in the high chair today with my guy. You're wearing the Selena t-shirt. All the way from Glendale, Arizona, starting point guard. Artie Reeves.
What's up, homie?
Glendale. How you doing, dog?
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we're happy to have you here.
Thanks, brother.
Sorry we had you locked out for like 15 minutes and it's dusty and windy outside.
It's my fault. My phone died. It's irresponsible.
It's my fault. You guys hate me. Now, glad to have you here. To my right, all right, the starting two guard. All right, all the way from Buckeye, Arizona.
Don't do that to me.
Oh.
Don't do that to me.
Longview?
Anywhere else.
Okay.
I lived in
All the way from parts unknown, Calvert Productions,
Yeah.
RC.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we're in the exclusive one-of-one hoodie that nobody else can get because you don't want to let us know where you got it from.
Hey, man, I didn't get the memo about the black vest.
We would like to be known as the investigators.
I didn't even notice that, bro.
Okay.
That's kind of fire.
or the investment firm, either or. We're gonna be
investigated.
That sounds like a WWE tag team. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
How you doing, though, bro? You good?
I'm good, yeah, man. I'm happy to be here. I be looking forward to this. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I would hope so. It's been weeks now.
Yeah.
It's been 10 weeks, 10, 11 weeks.
No, man.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah, man. And glad to have you here, big guy.
Yeah, sir, I'm
Appreciate
glad to be
you.
here.
And the starting power forward, all the way from Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Damn, power forward. I'll take that.
There you go. The one and only Jello TV.
I appreciate it, bro. That's a
Yes,
fire
sir.
intro. Thank you.
And
Bro.
a problem, bro.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Is my mic on? I can't hear myself.
Oh.
I just got to make sure it's working. I'm good, bro.
Okay.
Life is good, man. Things
Life-
are grand.
Hey, see, we came matching and everything, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just a couple of Fashion Nova boys sponsor
I
us.
can't zip mine up, though, but we're not going to talk about it.
I probably shouldn't zip mine up, so that's why it's just open, bro. It's just free flowing, okay?
Thank you, Fashion Nova.
Hey, they should be sponsoring us.
That's a fact.
Yep, and let me see, our starting small forward, you know what I'm saying, the LeBron James of the editing, you know what I'm saying? My guy, the one and only Chewy, a.k.a. Jesus Crust.
Chewy.
I'm gonna say the Kevin Durant of editing because he is a Suns fan. Chewy, how you living, bro?
I be living, bro.
Hey. All right, okay.
He be living,
All
bro.
right. And the sixth man of the year, you know what I'm saying? The Lou Will of the team, you know, coming off the bench and he'll give you 30 if you let him. The one and only Charlie never fumbles mumbles.
Hey.
There you go, because he ain't fumbling.
That was good.
Never
Ain't fumbling.
Fumbles.
The co-captain of the content team. How you doing, bro? You good? All right.
That's humble mumbles, right?
Hey, can I just say something real quick, bro?
What's up?
Y'all, I'm very proud of y'all, dog.
Why you say that?
I'm going to be honest, because I know each one of you got your own thing going on. Chewy, Mumbles, RC, Artie Reeves, Aaron Michael, myself. I know y'all got a lot going on. And it's not easy to be consistent in podcasting, bro.
No.
It is not easy at all. And the fact that y'all are here every single Monday, my guy Mumbles is here ready to go every single Monday. Chewy's here. Artie Reeves shows up whether he's on camera, off camera.
that's
RC's
facts.
always here. And, of course,
Right.
you're the star of the show, so you gots to be here.
that's
I'm just
facts.
proud of y'all, man. It's dope. It's really dope to see.
And
Nice
also,
work.
hey, we thankful to have you here. And also, shout out to our brother Giovanni, a.k.a. Just Created It. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman of the
why you
team.
had to make me seem like I was like trying to diss Gio right
No,
now, dog?
I'm not. I'm just saying, though, because he's been here for a lot of times, too. He's not feeling too good. You know, it's just the wind and everything.
Shout out
He's resting.
Gio, man.
Shout out to our
Shout
dog,
out Gio.
Gio. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, hey, this is really hard. It's really hard because everybody has families and and girlfriends and other jobs and other opportunities, and we're all young entrepreneurs in our own way.
Facts.
So for the fact that it's already episode 11, and for the last 11 weeks, you guys have gotten a new episode, and you guys are at least getting a reel or two a week and content. We even did already a live event. We gave out merch. We did a photo booth in such a short period of time. We have a sponsorship. Shout out to our boys over there at Charlie's Premium Flour.
Yes, sir.
My boy Justin Gurian, Quinn.
Yep.
We
Yes,
appreciate you guys as well. We got more stuff. And so many people want to be a part of the show. They're watching us. They're commenting for us. They're sharing it. My friend Ashley's been posting us too, so shout out to her as well. Just all the love we've been getting, man. You guys have been super dope and just mad consistent about everything. So we really just appreciate all the love, all of our friends and family, and even just a bunch of randoms that we don't know, people that we've never met. So their opinions probably mean a little bit more because it's not because, oh, it's good because I like Charlie. It's good because I know Artie.
Right.
They're saying that we're good because they just like us.
No, facts.
Yeah.
That's huge. That means a lot.
And us getting, I know 100 views on YouTube might not be a lot, but that's a lot to us.
Yeah.
Be clear, bro. 100 views on YouTube is not easy to get
No,
Yeah.
at all.
100 views is like on YouTube is more valuable than 1,000 views somewhere else.
That's
so.
a fact, bro. It's not easy to get those views on YouTube.
True, but any views we get, whether you're viewing us as a reel or you're viewing our clips on Instagram or Twitter or even TikTok, whatever you guys, whatever medium, or listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever you guys want to do to listen to us and find us, like we are super thankful for all of that love because we would not be here if it wasn't for that.
No,
We wouldn't be here doing this if we didn't think we were actually making an impact to our city, which is Phoenix, Arizona, which we all love. Or at least we all have been here for a while and we respect what it is and we're trying to do something different. And hopefully we can branch out and take this across the world. So that's the goal. But, you know, we'll save the lovey-dovey stuff for later. We'll tell you guys how you guys can follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't. Turn on the post notifications. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. All that good stuff. Do all that. Do it all. And like I said, we got a packed show, episode 11. The topics we got for today, we're going to be kind of getting things cracking with women's college basketball, the big LSU versus Iowa game that just happened the other day, Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. A lot of controversy after the game or close to the end about that we're going to get into. Topic number 2, the 6ix9ine update after him getting jumped in the LA Fitness bathroom. Or it's not funny. We do not condone violence.
You're right.
We don't.
Hey,
It's
man,
kind of funny.
let's be honest.
Oh, here we go.
It's just a tad bit funny that 6ix9ine got his ass kicked. He deserved it. Maybe not nearly as bad. Maybe he shouldn't have been jumped. But all the problems that he's caused in hip hop, he deserved it. So it caught up with him. The universe caught up with 6ix9ine.
No, it was definitely a cosmic ass whooping. I was
That's
waiting
a
for.
fact.
Karma don't miss. So we're going to talk about that. And then also we're going to talk about our hip-hop Mount Rushmore, but recently. So like with like the last 5 to 6 years. Now we're not going all the way back to Busta because he hasn't dropped an album in a while.
Wow. Bro.
Okay, maybe he has, but I'm talking about
He just
like...
recently dropped the album 2021.
Okay, well, hey, I guess...
Extinction Level Event 2.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah, that album was fire.
You're
All
right.
right. Well, then you can have the J Electronicas and you can have all them. And then we're going to talk about our hip hop Mount Rushmore. So who do we have as our top 4? And then we are doing Hot Cues again, sponsored by Charlie's one more time. Once again, thank you to Charlie's as well. So we're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff in the Hot Cues, but let's get into it right now. The first topic, we're going to be talking about, once again, LSU versus Iowa, the basketball game that just happened. Let me see. Did you guys who watched the game?
Nah, yeah, I watched.
You watched it?
I've been waiting for this topic. I'm gonna just give y'all a peek behind the curtain and break the fourth wall here. We've been kind of talking about this topic all day because it's obviously bubbled up to the forefront after the big game yesterday, and yeah, but I think the NCAA women's tournament in general has just been fire, bro. There have been some great games. Obviously, South Carolina, Coach Don Staley, what they're doing down there was crazy.
Right.
Had an undefeated season up to that point.
42 games in a row.
Yeah, which is just crazy. That was like they posted a graphic saying like this was her first loss, Coach Don Staley. This was her first loss since like I think April or whenever of 2022 or something like that.
Right.
So
Yeah. I think what's been going on, and I know some of us I don't really watch women's college basketball. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just haven't gotten into it. I just haven't. But because it was so hard to recognize. I mean, there's been a lot of very talented, great players that came through college, especially for like that Sue Birds, Diana Taurasi's, Brianna Stewart's, Brittany Griner's, like so many great, talented women players that like made the game dope. But for some reason this year, I think it kind of took another step into the direction of becoming more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Like
For sure.
Like I watched the last couple of games because I wanted to see Caitlin Clark from Iowa.
Yeah.
Because she's over there pulling it from half court like Steph goddamn Curry.
Yeah, she balling.
She can ball.
And she can hoop. South Carolina had a bunch of hoopers. Aaliyah Boston probably going to go #1 overall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that team won 42 games in a row. That is a strong athletic team.
Yeah.
Can I have a transparent moment right now?
Yeah.
What's up?
No disrespect, but are we really like hype because she's a female who can ball, or are we hype because she's a white female who can ball? You think everybody's paying attention to the fact that she's just a white girl who can hoop? And I mean this. I mean,
No, that's a
people
good-
are
that's a
people
good
are
question.
they're thinking this. I know people are thinking it
For sure.
Nobody's gonna say it.
I think she's getting the God dang it, Jello, you got us here. She's getting a little.
I think
more
it's both.
gas. She look undeniable, bro. She is
Skill set
undeniably
undeniable,
great.
no doubt.
Yeah.
But Eminem is a really good rapper. Does he get a lot more of a push for a certain reason?
I think yes. I think.
Okay.
And Artie, tell me if you agree or not. But
And by the way, this is not racist
No,
because
no,
we're
no.
having
Yeah.
a real, genuine conversation.
yeah,
bro.
we're not trying to knock the talent of any parties involved. Like
No.
we're not trying to say Eminem isn't a good rapper, or he's
One of the
only
best.
good because he's white, or Caitlin Clark's only good because she's white, or Larry Bird was only good because he's
We're
white.
talking spotlight. That's it.
No,
Not
but I
skill set,
think it's-
spotlight.
There's been this stigma of we're black, we're athletes, we've all watched sports.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody that doesn't look like us and they come into our world, like look at Mac McClung. Look who just won a slam dunk
Right.
contest.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He got a lot of extra hype because not only is he short and he's an unknown to the majority of people watching, but he's also a white guy.
Right.
And when you're going against a bunch of other 6'8", 6'9" black athletes and you're used to seeing them just do whatever they want and you're used to seeing them
Right.
dominate mainly
Right.
sports of basketball and football, unless football, we're talking about maybe the quarterback position, but we'll get into that another time. Whenever somebody that's white and they come in and they do that and they have the swag to talk shit and
Back it up, too.
and they can actually hoop,
Yeah.
they do get that extra bonus 10%. Artie, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's that little surprise factor. But that's why I always be telling black folk, we got to understand that we actually do, when it comes to a lot of these things, control the industry on it. Like if it's basketball, and we need to start acting more like that, because the reason why they get the clout in those situations is because it's a surprise. Like it's not a surprise when black folk do it because they already know how talented and athletic we are, you know what I'm saying, or how good we are with music and stuff like that. So,
Right.
you know, when the white person does it, it's a surprise. So they get the little surprise boost. That's my perspective on it.
Okay.
And to like piggyback on what Artie's talking about, he's absolutely right, bro. Don't look at it as a racist thing because it's us that's supporting it. Like
Right.
even in hip hop, Eminem, he folks that look like us supported him. It's black folks that's supporting Eminem to put him on that pedestal to maybe he can cross over and have a whole group of people looking at him.
Yeah.
The same thing with what's her name? I can't even remember her name.
Caitlin Clark.
The same thing with Caitlin Clark. Like it's going to be us that's going to be like, yo, look at her, man. She can ball, and we're going to be the ones to celebrate that before I think the other crowds do.
And just to circle back and piggyback off of what you were saying, just to bring my point all the way around.
Yep.
It's not. It is the surprise factor, and it is all of those things. But also, once we get behind it and support it, and it's kind of pushed to a certain level, it's easier for people to champion people that look like them. So Matt McClung, there's a lot more people that can identify with Matt McClung than who can identify with Dwight Howard.
That's a fact.
In terms of, I see me in him. And if you just happen to like the sport of basketball, you're much more. It's much easier for someone to put themselves, what they see in themselves, up on a pedestal, than to go outside of themselves and to be like, oh, okay, no, this guy is like I can see me in him. It's much easier for millions of people across the country to be like, oh, I work with Caitlin Clark. That's the homegirl. I got 5 of them in my class right now. Like. So it's easier for people to identify with them once they get to that certain level, and that's why I think they're able to break a ceiling that some other people who may be just as talented probably won't break.
Well, like we always want an underdog story. Like no matter what it is, we always want to see the most unlikely thing happen, and it's also dope. Like I remember, and I think we're kind of getting off on a little bit of a tangent, but just bear with us. I remember back, I used to DJ at a few different clubs, like on Mill Avenue and Tempe out here in Phoenix. There would be this older, tall, white guy, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, this older, tall, white guy that looked like, what are you doing here? Like he would go to a mainly minority club or bar where they're playing hip hop and reggaeton and stuff like that, and he'll be right in there. Dude was like 6'9", 6'8", 6'9",
with
and
his shirt tucked in.
Yeah,
You
shirt
like what
tucked
you like,
in.
bro.
But he started like dancing, and he was like going off and shit. Like he was, and like he got the extra gas because of age. White and you just didn't think you were gonna see that, you know what I'm saying? And Buddy would just come out, even if he wasn't getting into the club, he was doing that. So I feel like that's just been a theme ever since our culture's been created. When people come into our culture respectfully, not trying to just mock it or trying to take it for what it is, but like just appreciate it and put their own flip on it. Look at Justin Bieber.
I mean,
Bieber, you could say that.
I even think it goes both ways. If I went to a country bar and I was like, "Baby, lock them doors and turn," everybody be
fact.
like,
I know you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's a
Like
fact.
everybody would go crazy. So
Or if you went to like a Spanish bar instead of dancing to like some merengue or something like that. Or
Hey.
some,
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, you
trying to
ever
do
you
that.
ever go to a Hispanic family and speak Spanish, bro? They're gonna praise you. They're gonna, you know
I'd
what I
love
mean?
to
It's
do
gonna be the gimmick of the night.
who gonna teach me Spanish?
They're gonna talk about you for hours just because you came into their home, their culture, and now you're trying to communicate on with their native language. They're gonna celebrate
with
that.
respect, of course, because there's a lot of
Oh,
times
yeah.
where people don't do it with respect, and
Right.
karma has.
Yeah, don't get beat up.
Oh, yeah, don't get beat-
crazy.
like,
think
hey,
attention.
hola.
Yeah.
I think the intentions matter a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's why back to like Shorty playing basketball and stuff like that. It's like the intention. She's not doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She just hooping. So she's not doing it.
Well, I
so
think the
to
incident-
me, it's like it is what it is.
Well, I think the incident, if you haven't seen it yet, there's been a lot of buzz on media about the ending of the game. LSU, they played a hell of a game. They dominated pretty much from start to finish. They've been a great team all year. A lot of great athletes, a great coach with Ken Malarkey as well. 9 new players. LSU last year, I think they were not good. They were not good in the last 2 years. Like last year, they were nowhere, and this year they went to winning a championship. 9 new players. Like Angel Reese, actually, she played at Maryland before she came to LSU. So they had a lot of different grad transfers from all over the country, and they won. Hey, it was a very competitive game, but then it wasn't. The refs kind of did a shitty job, but either way, LSU they just won. It wasn't a down to the refs. It was just it was a good showing for women's college basketball. But the moment I think Artie is kind of alluding to is at the end when Angel Reese was doing the John Cena that you can't see me, pointing to her ring finger against Caitlin Clark, because Clark is known to be a trash-talking competitor, which, hey, if you scoring 30, 40 points a game and you pulling it from half court, and her team was winning most of their games, you kind of have the right to do so. But then Angel also has the right to do so as well because her team was good too, and she's been the best player and an All-American too. But I have an issue. And this is when me and RC have been kind of going back and forth
All
on
day.
this.
RC,
My
everybody.
issue is with the whole you can't see me and stuff like that. Trash talking is part of the game. I get it. All of our favorite players in any sport has ever done it. Baseball, soccer, pickleball. I don't give a damn. Even in bowling, they be talking shit. But I like it when it's, hey, you did this to me, or even if you got me like the last time we played or whatever, I'm going to get your ass back. But when Caitlin Clark, when she did the You Can't See Me, she did it against Louisville in the Elite Eight.
Okay.
So a completely different team. But then when Angel Reese did it to her, it was in the championship game.
So okay. So you're saying that Reese was like unwarranted in doing that to Caitlin Clark.
I'm not going to say completely unwarranted, but I thought as hard as she went for that, in a game that, in my opinion, LSU should have already won. Like, if you're going to do it, then, hey, hit her with it.
What is
but the
that
fact that
supposed
she
to mean
was
they should have won, though? Iowa's been a great team. They've been walking down teams. They beat the number one team, not number one, but they beat a very good undefeated team in South Carolina. So
South Carolina
what
was
do you mean?
number one. They were number one.
Yeah. So what do you mean that they were supposed to win? Like it was just going to be an easy win for them?
Not saying it was going to be easy, but I'm just saying if you had to break down from just the play styles and also the comparisons for who had the deeper team, Iowa beating South Carolina was an upset. That is a big upset. I bet you a lot of people probably lost a lot of money betting for Iowa to win, you know what I'm saying, over South Carolina. So that South Carolina probably should have won, but they didn't. And I know should have is tough in sports, but in the fact that LSU came in and everybody kind of thought it was going to be LSU versus South Carolina, like that was going to be the finals, and Iowa kind of spoiled the party. Hey, look, you won. You got your dub. I would just say, like, hey, if you want to talk a little bit of trash, cool. But as far as I seen, Caitlin wasn't talking to Angel when it was like doing the see me, or I don't know what was said on the court, but at least from gestures and everything like that, I thought Angel, who's a great player, and I think she's a great woman role model for a lot of girls coming to play basketball and stuff like that, and who are watching basketball for the first time. I just thought she kind of did a little bit too much.
But Caitlin Clark didn't do too much when she did it.
Caitlin Clark, I don't know the circumstance in which that game was played against Louisville.
But okay, but you're basically saying that Reese shouldn't have did this to Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark did that to a team prior. So let's just back the conversation up though. What did the other team do to Caitlin Clark for her to like she was out of bounds too then, if that's the case?
No, but I don't know if the other girls are over there talking smack. I didn't watch the game. I don't know if Louisville.
But
don't matter.
But just like you were saying, they were supposed to win. Iowa was supposed to beat Louisville. So it's the same thing. I think what's going on with this whole top thing, people are moving the goalposts. When Caitlin Clark did it, it was swag. It was cool. She was edgy. She's got the Mamba mentality. All of that. People were saying all of that. But then when Angel Reese comes through with the bundles and the eyelashes and her nails are done and she does the same exact thing, now all of a sudden it's a problem and you're doing too much and have some class and all of that. It's a double standard. It's
I'm
crazy.
not trying to make it all that person. I'm not trying to say, because she's an African-American woman, then she shouldn't be doing that. I'm not trying to say, I know that story's been going out there, that some people are mad and they're calling her classless and unsportsmanlike and stuff like that. No, hey, look, I'm saying it's the heat of the game. I'm an athlete. I get it. You talk shit to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if you win and you ball out. But from what Caitlin did it, hey, she did this little, you can't see me. I don't know if she did it right to somebody, but the fact that Angel is following her around and like ring and pointing at her and everything like that, especially in my opinion, Caitlin had a better game than Angel. Like, I'm like, all right, I would go celebrate with your team.
Maybe that game, but Angel won player of the tournament.
If Iowa would have won, then Caitlin would have won it.
Yeah, but she didn't. And Angel Reese, over her last, I don't remember how many games, but bro, she's a walking double-double. She's had 34 double-doubles in the last year.
No, an amazing
34 double-doubles, bro. She's balling, and she won player of the tournament, the whole tournament.
Yes. No, she did.
So she's very well, like
I'm not saying she didn't have the ability to, but I think even though Angel won it because her team won, because she was on the better, more well-rounded team.
It's a team sport.
It is a team sport. You're absolutely right. But Caitlin was the best individual performer. She scored the most points in NCAA tournament, in men and women, not just women.
History, yeah.
But even in men, too.
And she had the first and only 40-point triple-double.
Yeah, so both of those girls are hoopers. Both of those ladies are hoopers. So, and I get it. I know there was stuff that was probably being said. Artie, do you want to get in real quick?
Hey, man, I'm going to just say it like this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it like this. Look, if you at LA Fitness, you shouldn't be talking shit. If you at the park, shut up, bro. It's not that serious. We talking about the highest level game in college basketball. They can talk shit if they want to. If it's too much, tee them up. But other than that, like, another thing too is like at this point, bro, if I'm being honest, like kind of like Jello was saying, I'm not really big on watching like women's basketball, but this is the most interested I've been in a long time. Maybe they need more of this.
No, they do.
Because this is interesting. I would love to watch them girls get more into it like that.
I want to see them play again next year. Jello, what are you going to say, bro?
Tell me if I'm off base here, right? So Angel repeated the same thing that Caitlin did.
But then also she added the ring.
Okay.
I'm getting my ring.
Stakes are higher.
She walked.
The stakes are
followed
higher.
her around.
She didn't follow her
yes,
around.
she did.
In my
bro.
opinion, though, bro, there's no stipulations or rules when it comes to shit talking, right? Ever. She could be trying to get in her head for next season. Right. You talk about Mamba mentality. She could be trying to just mess with her and get her off her game for next season. Like, not only did I beat you, but I want you to remember this. It's going to be on YouTube. Yep. It's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be on Twitter of me doing this, talking about the ring. So now I'm in your head. That's one point. She could be doing that. Or like tell me if I'm off base, but what's the difference between them celebrating in sports? Like if you score a touchdown, like what's the difference between
Very
you
true.
like hitting the gritty or doing a Uzi or something? Like what's the difference? I don't understand what's the difference.
I think it's tough to compare basketball to football because in football,
Even in basketball.
okay, no, well my only thing with this whole situation is if they were both just like jaw jacking at each other. And I'm not saying I don't know if they were or not. But I'm saying, but if that was really going on, and if Caitlyn was saying some crazy shit on the court, then hey, like, all right, I get it. But as far as all the news that's come out, and Angel giving her reasons on why she did it, because number one, she thought that she didn't like when Caitlyn did it against Louisville. Mm-hmm. She thought, okay, all right, if you're gonna talk, then we gonna talk. And then number two, a lot of LSU players felt like Iowa was being disrespectful towards South Carolina, because they were leaving some of the other girls on that team wide open to shoot threes.
Waving her off, yeah.
Waving her off, like Caitlyn said, oh, let her shoot it. Which to me, I thought those are some petty reasons. I mean, and I guess, and that's all you need.
Hold on.
But
That's all you
that
too.
Hold on, because I'm with you, RC. I'm like, the more I start to understand it, because I'm not into college ball. But listen, bro, especially being in competitive sports on the collegiate level or even going to the pros, you got to find multiple ways to ignite that fire in you. You have to find different ways to get excited about the game. That's what trash talking is about. Right. Like a player, even KG will get in a game. I'm talking NBA because I don't watch college ball, but a player like KG will get in a game and just shit talk everybody just to get hyped so he can get into his mode. Kobe did the same thing. Michael Jordan would say, hey, I took that personally. Ain't even got nothing to do with Michael. And he'll take it personally in order to get in the game and be able to get off. Players need that. They need to have that competitive edge, and whichever way you find the ability to do it, you do it, no matter how big or how small, bro. That's why I say there shouldn't be any rules or stipulations when it comes to shit talking. I'm talking shit because you're the opposing team. I don't care if you started it. Right. It is what it is. Right. I'm about to get off on you.
And to say that I don't think Caitlin Clark, bro. Caitlin Clark is known for talking shit. That's all she does. That's the reason why she did this in the first place. That's the reason why she was waving them off. That's the reason why she's so pompous. That's personally the reason why I like her. Like, she's really good and she talks shit and she could back it up. But in that championship game, if you think Caitlin Clark wasn't talking shit at all, come on, dog.
There ain't no way.
But I'm saying, I wish Angel would have said that. If she would have been like, look, Caitlyn was saying some stuff, so I said it right back. Hey, I'm quiet. I'm even more quiet than what I am, but the fact that I didn't hear anything about, Caitlyn was talking to me, but it was what she did.
It don't matter.
But that's the thing, though.
It matters.
But when did Caitlyn ever have to justify her doing it? When did they ever ask her about it? Number one. And number two, bro, that's just the identity of that LSU team. Those girls have swag. They talk shit also. So they don't have to justify it, but like, they be in the locker room, Flau'jae Johnson raps. Like, that's their whole thing. So they're very... I don't want to say flamboyant, but they're very boisterous and very just out there in your face. Yeah. When did Caitlin Clark ever have to justify or answer for doing the you can't see me or flagging girls off? It was not. It's being made much more of a thing on one side and not on the other.
But that's what I'm saying, though, because like I said, I'm not that privy on women's college basketball until really like the last couple of games. So I don't know all the extra details for
now. I want to see them
happened.
Play though. I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
front.
no,
now I want to see it.
Now I pray that LSU plays against Iowa because once again, Angel Reese and LSU, an amazing team, very classy ladies, and I'm not trying to knock them. They're very well coached.
Y'all seen their coach?
Yeah,
she had on that fly outfit, the like sparkle.
Coach Malarkey. That's
old school Louisiana.
My God.
She from Louisiana. No, she with the shits. So I respect all the and I think for people that are making this more of a race thing, I think they're in the wrong. And I know there's some people out there that's doing that, and
you kind of can't ignore it though. I think the race thing is baked in. It's a whole thing because when the little white girl did it, it was cool. But now that this 6'3" black girl is doing it, it feels a bit more aggressive. And even I'm not saying that you're doing this, but you're saying, oh, she's following her around, bro. It just you're putting more of a intimidating spin on it because it's the big black girl and it's the little pale white
I'm not
girl.
trying
Like,
to
it's-
add any hyperbole or anything like that. I'm saying literally she was like trying to make sure she's seen it. Like,
Yeah,
yo, like, you
I'm
gonna see
talking
this.
shit to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But as far as I've seen from, I don't know who Caitlyn was looking at when she did it. Maybe she was looking at somebody in the eyes, but it was just a little bit extra, in my opinion. That was like, all right, I think you're doing a bit much.
But what
little bit.
we're doing is so basically what you're addressing is the like the core like person. So Angel Reese is a more boisterous personality, and then you see this very meek looking white girl. So yeah, she's gonna execute the thing differently, but it's the same exact
Well,
thing.
I'm not even trying to make it seem like, oh, Caitlyn is just a victim here, and oh, poor Caitlyn, boo. Like, no, hey, Caitlyn, I know she be talking shit. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, she's a baller. If you a baller, and if you really put your
You
blood,
talking
sweat, and
shit.
tears into anything you're doing, you're gonna be cocky.
They
about
do
it.
that
You know
in
what I'm
practice,
saying? AJ was
bro.
like that in the football field. You were like that with probably track and field and basketball.
Yeah.
I was like that with b-ball, Jello. If you played any sports back then, you know what I'm saying?
I did for like 2 weeks. I played football. And then again, we keep going back to the big booty white girl, bro, and
Dang.
that's where my career ended in sports. Stop bringing it up already.
So
I'm
you're
trying to move on
saying
with
that
my
you
life.
love white
tore
women
your
right
ACL
into- She clubbed him in the back of the head, gave him CTE.
Overall, it's like that. Like they, neither of them have to justify what they did, and because at the end of the day, let's be honest,
There's no crying in
it's-
sports, bro.
It's all fun and it's all fun and games. Nobody's really getting hurt because these girls are talking shit to each other. So it's like, who cares? And then there's another point that you were saying, like how you expected one team to win over the other team.
Yeah,
bro. My only thing about that is the most curated game in the entire season, meaning that those are the two best teams when it's all said and done. That's the fairest game.
That's true. That's
To an
the reason for
extent.
the tournament.
So like
You're right.
talking shit, if any time to talk shit is you talk shit when you beat everybody.
That's
Well,
a good- that's a good
no,
point.
let me
That's a
say,
great
I
point,
think when it comes down to these tournaments, especially in college, because men's and women's is one game. It's one game. So sometimes it's not always that the better team overall wins. It's usually just the better team that day. Most of the time it's the better team in the overall season. But if those teams played a 3-game series or a 5-game series or a 7-game series, then that is when you really, that's why the NBA is so different.
You never hear the winning team say that though. It's always a losing team that's like, wait, if this was a
Well,
7
no
game
shit.
series.
Yeah.
You never hear the
Of
winning
course, it's
team say
always.
that, dog.
What was Larry Bird's one of his famous quotes? I never lose. I just run out of time. Of course, you say that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's just a competitor. But hey, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Though we can keep talking about this one, but let us know what you think. Do you agree with what the guys are saying? Pretty much with, hey, it's all sports. Do you agree with me saying it was a little bit extra, or do you want Aaron just to shut the hell up? Put that in the comments on YouTube, Instagram, and everything like that. And speaking of somebody else who had to shut the hell up, we're gonna now talk about 6ix9ine. Because there's been an update in his story. I'm keeping it going.
So what happened? What
We're gonna keep it going.
what happened with the
going.
update? Because I haven't seen the update. Maybe I ain't just been on my phone that
I haven't
much.
seen it
but
either, bro.
I know what happened, and I was here when y'all last talked about it. But what happened since? I'm trying
to
to
break it down, RC.
No, you got it.
Okay. So yeah, Chewy, help. No, the update so far the story is dead. So the 3 men. No, so the 3 men accused of being the attackers have all been arrested and brought in for questions and statements and stuff like that regarding on why they attacked 6ix9ine and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure he's probably going to press them, and do all that extra shit. And one of the attackers' partners, girlfriends, wives, whatever, partners. She set up a GoFundMe to try to help free her man after he was the one who beat up 6ix9ine, and I kind of thought that was really mad ironic.
They got
That's
a
kind of
buck.
crazy.
They got $1.
It was like literally $1 when I saw it.
Probably 6ix9ine probably gave him the dollar.
Well, do you guys think it was interesting that for all 3 of those men, now apparently they have criminal records, so I don't really know. They were basically detained with no bail.
Wow.
And usually when you see no bail, that's for you got to do something pretty heinous or pretty crazy to
somebody's
get
out the
arrested
paint
on no bail.
permanently.
So to Jello's point last week, it's like, yo, if you messing with an informant and he's kind of buddy with those guys, you could really find yourself in some hot water. So getting arrested, getting arrested and detained for assault in public without a deadly weapon, and you get no bail, that feels a bit kind of crazy. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
So when he said you motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay on Twitter after the beat down,
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, yo, these dudes are dumb.
Yeah.
This dude is a confidential informant. He's an admitted snitch. He's like, yes, I snitch. So don't. What's old dude's name? The Charleston White. Charleston.
Oh
yeah.
Yo, this dude is fully admitted that I'm an informant with the police. I snitch. Don't touch me, and that's why they leave him alone. You should have learned your lesson,
Charleston White is a hot ass mess. Man.
Tekashi got out because he told on people. What do you think is gonna happen to you?
Artie, what do you think?
I always look at it in two ways. Like the Charleston White versus Tekashi is two different things. Because Charleston White, admittedly, he's like, I'm a citizen, so I'm going to use my tax dollars. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to me, I'm calling the police. Low key, in the same regard, I'll be straight up. I know some gang affiliated people. I know some dudes who play that. I don't do that. So if something happens to me, I'm calling the police.
I'm calling
you know
the
what
cops,
I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a
calling the
radio
police
guy.
because I'm not going to jail because y'all want.
I'm a suburbs kid.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, best thing I'll do, I'll throw some hands and spend the night in jail, but I'm not. If it come down to some shooting, killing shit,
I'm just saying
calling the
we're all.
He did it.
That's what I said last week. I said he did it, she did it. Oh damn, they did it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
Bubbles
bro.
filmed it. Like
I'm like during the week, boy, I do insurance. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm not out here in these streets.
I go to Whole
At all,
Foods,
but
bruh.
on the other hand, with 6ix9ine, it's just like it was on. Like, all right, so like you said, we don't condone violence, right?
We do not.
But we all know the saying: you play stupid games, what do you win?
prizes.
You win stupid prizes. He been playing stupid games from the jump, even as simple as little things like this, like on tracks being a straight up. Like, he's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Hispanic.
And obviously Mexican and saying the N-word a lot.
Hispanic.
Right? There's a lot of times where people, that's enough for some people, especially even some old head dudes that ain't even with all the smoke. Just that's enough. That was already enough for them. So I'm surprised it took this long for him to get his ass whooped. I'm not saying I wanted it because I didn't really care.
And also, and a lot of spicy things that 6ix9ine has been saying about the deceased and
Bro,
stuff like that.
there was a
like-
time. My bad. With this one, because I wanted to talk about this last time when y'all was talking about it. But there was a time when 6ix9ine went to, what was it, like 400 block or something
He went
like
to
that.
O Block?
Right.
O Block,
He did,
yeah. He
yeah.
went to O Block, and he was out on O Block
That's
calling people out. I'm like,
disrespectful.
bro, you playing stupid games
For no-
So he was doing it all to
Clout.
increase his clout, but which worked to an extent. But it's like eventually, bro. It's
But I
a
think
gamble he's playing.
if you're
he's rolling
him,
the dice.
if you're 6ix9ine, and if the prize you win or the worst that you're gonna get so far is just getting beat up at a gym bathroom, you probably got off easy.
right,
No, that's true.
That's
'Cause
what
from
I'm
a lot of stuff that
saying.
he's been saying and doing in the areas that you think that you would never want to do anything with, and he's been doing it and still walking around, like that's pretty fascinating and it's sad that it's even like that. It's sad that there's there's areas that you can't wear certain things or say certain things or do certain things, or else you could be forfeiting your
There's a
well-being.
whole nother conversation
Yo, you know
of
what
why those places are like that. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I believe, bro? I think dude is like, and this is gonna sound bad, but I'm just being honest. We have a transparent conversation. I think dude is just on a suicide mission, bro. Like, he doesn't love life. He's not in love with life. He could care less about life. Like, he's just at a point now to where. Then why you on O Block talking crazy? Like, bro, I would never do that. I would go to O Block to get pizza, bro. Like, I'm not going in that neighborhood. I have no business there, bro. I just left Detroit. I spent 6 years on the radio in Detroit.
Right.
Never went to the East Side. Why? Because the first thing they told me when I got there, bro, is stay away from the East Side. You got no business over there. And if you go there, just know you set yourself up.
Dang.
So I purposely made sure I never went to the East Side. I respected that was just not a place for me and my square ass to be, right?
Yeah.
This dude is on the block talking crazy, talking about people's dead homies and graves, and like you're on a suicide mission, bro. You it's like you want to die. You're asking for somebody to come and take your life away, bro.
You're definitely setting yourself up for a bad karma, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think the internet and clout is a hell of a drug.
It's a
That's what I was
It
gonna
is
say.
a drug, and ever since 6ix9ine, what did he get big off of? He's not a great rapper. Ain't nobody listening to him for the lyrics and shit. Anybody listening to him because he just looks so cool. We all listened to him and we all gave him some attention because he was flashy. You know what I'm saying? He had rainbow teeth and rainbow hair and all, and he had a strong persona, and he was saying shit. And his beats went kind of hard. Some of the beats were hard. I'll give him that.
Yo, the joint
But
with Nicki Minaj was fired.
yeah, but also I mean
lot
the
of
biggest.
his
But the
songs,
biggest,
yeah.
no, he has some good music, Yeah,
Especially
I'm
when
not-
he first came out. I wasn't even gonna lie. I was.
he's not a bad artist. I'm not
going
gonna just completely knock him on that. But I'm saying the main reason why we fucked with him was because he was going and talking a bunch of shit, and we wanted to wait to see the downfall.
Right.
Like we wanted to see, okay, this guy's over here wearing a meat suit, jumping into a shark tank, and what's gonna happen to him? And he's still just swimming around.
Yeah.
Like everybody said, don't do this and don't say that, and all these other rappers are saying, don't say that. We're gonna catch you. He hasn't been caught yet, and now he has no security.
I can't remember where I heard this from, but there's this thing where there's only like 4 ways to really accumulate money, I guess. And one is like expertise, one is time, one is effort, and then one is risk. So when we look
bet
at what
it
he
all.
was doing, how is he even accumulating all of this attention and all of this money? Well, it wasn't really expertise because he wasn't that good at rapping. You know, it wasn't that time because it happened fast. What was the other one I said? I don't even know. But what it was risk. And he was rolling the damn dice over and over, and he kept hitting, you know, he was
7.
7-11,
every
just
time.
kept rolling the dice. And eventually he crapped out. But the only thing is like you said, he didn't even crap out that bad.
Yeah, it could have.
He only got beat up.
could
Could have been much worse.
Yeah, nobody
Which makes me believe it was a setup.
What was the setup?
Everybody's saying that he's taking a page out of Jussie Smollett's book. Smollett, Smollett, whatever. He's taking a page out of Jussie's book in order to get people talking about him again. Because at what point were we talking about 6ix9ine? Not at all.
Yeah,
Nobody
not recently.
was.
Nope.
He was dead out here, and then out of nowhere, he getting beat up in the LA Fitness bathroom, and now he's the talk of the town.
I think he's been kind of in and out and lukewarm with social media ever since he got out.
but it shot up like a rocket.
I don't
all
think
over
he set himself
TMZ.
up. I don't think he would want to look that bad and wear that outfit, wearing them biker shorts and that damn jacket.
Man,
Hear me out.
No, bro. He has a
I think
video.
let's give him
Hold
too
on.
much credit.
He has a video with a poo-poo diaper on getting fake beat up somewhere.
So 3 legitimate Latin, and I'm not in this space, so I could be 100% wrong, so don't quote me. From what I understand, 3 legitimate Latin King gang members caught him in an LA Fitness on camera and jumped him in the men's locker room, and you're going to tell me that don't sound like a setup? We could have caught you coming out of the LA Fitness. We knew you were here.
Yeah.
We could have caught you at any point. We want to do this inside of an LA Fitness on camera. That sounds like a setup to me, bro. I'm just saying. It's because
it is a bit weird.
as greasy as he's been talking, these guys should have murked him. It should have been the end of 6ix9ine right there.
It's weird, but also he sticks out like a sore damn thumb. Like it's kind of hard to not recognize if you think you see him, especially if you're in that area, like either in Florida or New York where he is. So
That kick to the ribs looked real though.
no, he got his ass.
Well,
beat.
they had to make it look
They
real,
had to sell
right?
it.
They had to make it look real.
But with no bail though, it's not like they just had to spend a couple of nights in jail.
Man, 6ix9ine was like, look, man.
He ain't got no money to pay them. He's probably broke.
He got bread.
I don't think he got bread like that.
Hey, man,
anymore.
look, your kids are good. I'll put $1 million each in each one of your bank accounts. You go to jail, you get out 6 months after beating me up. You come home to $1 million.
But if they already got priors, they probably give him more than 6 months.
And just for 10 minutes of you got jumped and now you're famous again. Like, what is he gonna drop an album?
I think you give it.
I
don't
think
know,
you give
bro.
it time. Raise your hand if you think it was a setup.
Oh no, yeah, I think so.
100%. 100%.
So we got one. You got two hands up, and
I
Charlie's
think we
and Mumbles
giving
is a maybe.
you giving these dudes almost like too much
Or you can put
credit.
your hands down.
Like,
Are you,
bro,
put your
like,
hands down.
Some people have very little control over their emotions, bro. Like, and some people are just so what's the word? Like they just do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
they're
Spontaneous.
a dog chasing
impulsive.
cars.
Some people are so impulsive, bro. Like the other day, there was this rapper. I can't think of what his name was, but he took a picture.
BTB Savage.
Yeah, where his ops got killed, bro. That's so dumb on so many levels.
Yeah,
And he's in like he take a picture there, and then he get caught in like what 50 7 minutes or something like that.
It was like very shortly after he posted
Right.
that picture.
And I'm like, bro, so like you giving these dudes too much credit. You said
That's
that they straight up gang member dudes and they already have priors. That mean they been caught before. I'm sorry,
But like you said, people can't control their emotions, and sometimes people do a lot of dumb shit for money too, man. And if you put some bread in front of somebody that ain't really got it,
but yeah, they could have in the moment been like, yo, if we beat
make it
dude
look
up.
real, stomp me in my chest, break a rib. Something's got to get broken for it to be believable.
I think two things. Number one, I think we were just talking about trash talk with the women's basketball topic. I think 6ix9ine also. I'm going on the presumption that it wasn't fake for this reason. 6ix9ine, I don't put it past him to have talked some shit while he was working out, or maybe if them dudes seen him and they said something, he probably is. He's no probably about it. He has the ability to get slick at the mouth as well.
Right.
So we've known him to talk shit. So I don't put it past him for that. Number one, and number two, if these dudes have spent hard time in prison. Yo, the bathroom is where the fights be going down. Like, if you gonna get into a fight and you got
Every
that prison
movie has
mentality,
depicted that. That's real.
Yeah, you fighting in the bath. That's where it go down
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
So, I mean, for those two factors alone, I'm like, all right, I don't know. This could be real.
All I'm saying is, I think sometimes we give people too much credit for giving them like fake shit. Like, oh, that has to be staged. No, not everybody's that smart and that well thought out to think. Like, and also, what is the end game? Like, what do you get from that?
Are you kidding me?
Is 6ix9ine making money for him getting beat up right now?
Have you? First of all, he has a documentary on Hulu, bro, that you need to watch about 6ix9ine.
About him getting beat up in the bathroom?
No, the way this dude structured his entire career from beginning to where it ended, you gonna tell me he's not smart? Like he's not. He's extremely intelligent.
I can't.
He knew exactly what to do. He knew how to market himself. He knew where to go. He knew who to talk to. He knew who to connect with. He knew who to throw in his music videos. He'd run in the neighborhoods and shoot videos in a place he shouldn't have been to make it look like he's connected to these dudes behind him. Like, the dude knows what he's doing, bro. So I don't put it past him to fake a beat down like that. It's got to look real in order for him to get some sort of clout and people start paying attention to him again. Because that money started drying up.
But how does this make him money, though? Like, what is the end? Like, if you were his manager and if he came to you like, hey, I want to hire these guys to beat me up in this gym, we're going to record it with a phone.
He
like,
just did it. I forgot to even bring this up. He just dropped a record. He just dropped a record.
I haven't.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, he just dropped a record.
I mean, of course he would.
Can we make sure?
If you
Chewy,
have,
look it up. He just dropped a new song. He just promoted it, talking about the beatdown.
I can't call it smart. I would say that he's more willing to take higher levels of risk, because I think every person in this room know that if we started going out to the damn mall and walking around in whitey tighties and trying to interview people, eventually one of those videos is going to blow up, probably really fast. But we're not willing to do that. He was willing to take those risks. Bro, we could think of a million ideas that are risky right now that would get us way more clout. Yeah. Bro, right now, like, I could just say some crazy off the wall to potentially ruin the podcast. Right?
Oh,
I'm not going to, of
please
course.
don't.
I'm not going to. But see, that's what I'm saying.
I could just shut everything down.
We could roll the dice right now. But it doesn't make us intelligent. It just makes us more willing to take a higher level of risk, which I don't necessarily think that makes you intelligent.
Chewy, did you find anything?
I found that he did make a new song.
Oh,
I don't know if it's specifically about the beatdown though.
It's not about the beatdown, but he dropped a new record right after it.
I'm not.
Hold on.
You would want to capitalize in some way.
Right.
I'm putting something in front of you if all the eyeballs are on me.
Yo, Artie, so this is kind of to go against what you're saying, right? Because I get where you're coming from 100%. But I think, let's think from a boxer standpoint, right? I'm big on boxing. This guy, Gervonta Davis, is in the ring with this kid named Leo Santa Cruz, right? Who's an expert boxer, accurate, and has punching power, could knock you out.
Right.
Gervonta, knowing that in order to knock out Leo Santa Cruz, he has to take 3 jabs because he's studying him. He's going to throw 1, 2, 3, the same jab. And by the 3rd jab, I'm going to dodge and I'm going to knock him out, right? So you took a calculated risk, smart to pay attention to this guy, knowing that hold on, I'm just saying, these are how these people think. Calculated risk, smart to know that he's going to throw a 3rd punch, I'm going to dodge and I'm going to knock him out. He's smart in that sense to take that risk. And that's exactly what happened. He KO'd the shit out of Leo Santa Cruz. That's using his brain, bro, and taking risks, knowing that he has to violently there's a chance that he can get knocked out himself. But he knows that if he takes this risk, chances are the outcome's going to be the way that he wants it to be. 6ix9ine has been planning this thing since the beginning of his career, bro, and this is how he started it. 50 Cent did the same thing. Ain't no question to getting shot 9 times.
He didn't set himself up to get shot 9 times just for him to live from that.
When you run your mouth and carry yourself a certain way, bro, to me, you're setting yourself up for that.
But that's two different types of setups, though, Jello. There's a setup on, hey, you talking shit and you're probably going to get hit from doing it. That's your own setup. But what you were saying, mentioning Jussie Smollett, he literally paid men to beat him up so he could be relevant. So that's another type of setup. So which one are you saying?
Well, so the Jussie Smollett thing is totally different in my opinion.
But you're saying that 6ix9ine, you're saying in your opinion, your theory is 6ix9ine paid those 3 guys to beat him up.
That's a fact.
That's a fact in your opinion.
That's a fact.
I disagree.
But in order to make it look real, they had to beat him up. They had to beat him up.
No, they beat him up because he's 6'9", and a lot of people wanted to get clout. And if you beat up fucking 6'9", you get clout.
So if you're a real gangster and this is your goal, why not snuff him out? Because
but who says that they're real gangsters? Maybe they don't want to kill you.
Or maybe they don't want to be. Maybe they got families and shit, and they got kids, and there's more to it.
So if you got a family and kids, you gonna run into LA Fitness and beat this dude up? I ain't doing that.
Some people are dumb.
Nah, or not.
You're not dumb.
No, y'all not giving these dudes the credits.
No, because they're probably dumb. They already been arrested before.
I don't want to say dumb. I want to take that back because I don't want to say dumb.
Okay.
Because I think like the correct word, the word I was looking for is impulsive. Now, a lot of people can be impulsive in different ways. Some people are impulsive at the casino, but they're not going to beat somebody up. Some people are compulsive to beat
some
people
dumb
up.
impulses that we have. Like, man, like maybe I should just kiss her. That's probably dumb if you don't know this chick.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Just because you have an impulse. Like, don't do dumb stuff.
Yeah, it's impulsive. But what you were saying...
I'm impulsive to steal from Quick Trip for a donut every time I see it, but I don't do it because I don't want to steal a donut.
What Jello was saying was so he was talking about the risk difference or the risk between, like he was saying the calculated. I'm gonna take because I've seen that video, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So he takes the first jab, he takes the second jab, and then he totally counters him on the third one and knocks him. But here's the thing, bro, already up. There's no risk there, really, because even if he would have got knocked out by one of them jabs, he's still a multi-millionaire, and he probably would have got up because it wouldn't have been a full knockout. It's a jab. But when we talking about 6ix9ine, that's a whole different kind of risk. He's risking his actual life.
And I don't think he has enough money to pay $3 million to 3 random guys.
Yeah, but he knew they weren't going to kill him, bro. He knew they weren't.
How did he know that? He's getting jumped. He didn't know this. This dude was in pain. But we gotta keep moving,
dog.
We gotta keep moving.
We gonna keep it moving.
Last point.
Celebrities, y'all don't understand. They have a team of people, PR people, writers that orchestrate these kind of things all the time.
You are giving way too much credit, bro.
I'm saying, bro, that's the thing.
Not
y'all
everybody's
don't
the Einstein level of getting their own ass beat for clout.
Bro, I do a radio show every day. I got 10 people that help me with that radio show that nobody knows or has ever seen before. 10 people. Consultants, program directors, managers, salespeople that all contribute to my afternoon show. And they only think I'm the only one coming up with the content. Yeah. Bro, it's not. I have a system. There's 3 different websites that I use. There's a company called Personality Magnet. There's another one called Wise Brother Entertainment. These guys are scripted comedians, writers, and they help me curate a whole show that people would think that is 100% mine.
That's a good point.
No, and I'm not knocking people having a team behind them, but if you have a team of 10 people and your best bet is to hire 3 people for some X amount of dollars to beat him, like, hey, we all thought about it. We had a meeting last week. They had a lovely catered lunch, and we're gonna come up with. You're gonna get your ass beaten inside this LA Fitness, and you're gonna drop a song.
All right, look. Last point. What would everybody want to see happen to Tekashi 6ix9ine? Everybody in this room right now. What did we want to see?
I was over. I didn't even think about
I don't ever really be trying to wish.
No. Not that, RC. I'm not saying we're like blatantly trying to wish harm on anyone. What I'm saying is, if there's anybody, I'm gonna just put Tekashi 6ix9ine in a room. We all are gonna want the same outcome. We're gonna want karma to slap him in the face.
Honestly, no. To that point, just me personally, because we were talking about that time when he was out there on O Block and stuff. There was a time when doing really dumb things for clout was a thing. And y'all remember Boont Gang, right?
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not even a super religious dude like that, but I've really enjoyed seeing him turn his life around and do the like he's saved now. He goes to church.
Yeah.
he's
Go back to
he's
John Cabana.
I don't particularly care for the Christian rap bars, but I like the fact that he so to that point. I wouldn't have mind 6ix9ine going like more of a pit bull kind of a route, where I'm doing more poppy stuff and I'm wearing a suit and I'm a rebrand. Me personally, I would have liked to see more of that because the ceiling for that is I think that's a better turnaround story in the grand scheme of things.
I'll say this.
From me personally.
Last
That's
point.
Just me.
Everybody wants to see the bully gets punched in the mouth. That's it.
But he wasn't.
That's
ever-
what I mean.
he
Everybody
wasn't-
wants to see
he
the
was
bully
not the
gets-
bully though. He was the little wimpy
come-
kid that would talk shit and run away and
come
dance
on,
behind the
bro.
security.
Yeah,
guard.
I want.
Anyways,
I like.
last
Yeah.
point, Artie.
Like, you know, I got you. I'm just saying.
Come on.
Same thing. Like I really wanted. I would prefer to see him turn it around and get a good outcome, and then help other people through it to be like, yo, this ain't the way to go.
But let him
That's
get punched in the
what
mouth
I'd
first,
prefer.
then turn around.
well, he got
turn
punched in the
around.
mouth. And I don't think he paid for that punch. But you're entitled to your opinion. I love you, big guy. All right, hey, we have to get into hot cues. Is ready? Man, we've had some talks. All right, this has been everybody's been mad opinionated. Hot Q is sponsored by Charlie's Premium Flour. Thank you again for being our sponsor. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Justin, Quinn, Chewy, you've been enjoying some of the flour, but how's it been?
Dude, it's been good. I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Is it like top 3 in your flowers? And
Easily top 3.
Okay.
Top 5.
Smart answer, Chewy. What is he supposed to say,
I
bro?
know, right? He's like, it's mid.
No,
They told us to be honest.
No, it smells good. I don't even smoke, but it smells good.
Okay.
It smells dank as fuck for sure.
Yeah, they gave me some and I foolishly put that shit in my car. And y'all know I don't smoke, dog.
Right.
So literally, as soon as I got it to my car, I had it and was like, "Nah, this ain't it." So I put it in a bag and put that bag in another camera bag that I had in my trunk.
Dank.
And like literally, I had to. So yeah, it was permeating my entire vehicle.
It's
good.
It's a no shake. Is it no shake?
Yeah, no shake, no trim.
Hey, there you
Premium
go.
flour.
Hey, that's Charlie's Premium Flour. We're gonna put it in the description so that way y'all can find it. But anyways, third installment of Hot Cues. People have been loving it. We get a chance to run down some topics and hopefully maybe 2 minutes per topic. Keep it moving. A lot of crazy things going on in the
Why
world.
you looking at me, bro?
Hopefully 2 minutes per topic. Yeah, that's me too. I'm looking at myself too. Okay, 2 minutes.
Well, y'all shouldn't have a problem with the first one because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't.
Got
I
it.
didn't.
Same.
First one's going to be, it should be WrestleMania / WWE. We do have a couple of wrestling fans here in the pod, me being one. Jello, you are one. Mumbles, you're a wrestling fan? No? Okay. not even like back in the day, but like Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker.
Real.
Oh, okay. Artie?
Nope.
Okay. RC? For the people listening and not
No.
watching us, yeah, no.
That was an inaudible no.
Got it. That was a positive nope. Chewy?
Yes, sir.
You're a wrestling fan?
Yes, sir.
So we got 3 out of 3, and I'm pretty sure Giovanni's not a wrestling fan. So, but yeah, so WrestleMania, I forgot what number it was. Please forgive me. I don't know.
Oh, mad important.
WrestleMania is like 39.
39.
30. I said 39. WrestleMania 39 just happened. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it already. Roman Reigns retained the Universal Heavyweight Championship.
Oh,
A
damn.
1,000-day reign. This man has not lost in almost 3 years.
Word.
Acknowledge
Cody
me.
beat Cody Rhodes. And also, but the more important thing is WWE got sold. It got sold to a company called Endeavor, which also owns the UFC. So the McMahons are no longer owning it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
They made a bag or what?
They made $9 billion for the sale. Now Endeavor.
Actually, that's nuts. See, that's crazy.
Well, they still own it.
no,
They don't own the controlling stake. They own 49%.
Okay.
And then the other
yeah.
company owns 51%. So they have the controlling.
They sold 49% of that.
Well, they sold 51%.
Or okay, yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah.
Wow.
For nine Bs.
So it's more of like a
9
partnership
Bs.
deal. Like they
merged.
Yeah.
Which is even good because McMahon, he's still gonna have his hand on the wheel for as long as he's alive.
Oh, that's a fact.
And that dude has been through hell and back and hell again and on roids. He was old 20 years ago.
Yeah, for real.
Still wrestling and
Yo,
stuff.
y'all
like
remember when they faked his death?
Yes.
Way back in the
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
That I do remember for some reason
Yeah,
from
yeah,
wrestling.
yeah.
That's the only thing.
We all remember wrestling back in the. Come on, man. It
I
was The
feel like
Rock.
Only thing I
Mumbles,
remember was when he tore like both ACLs jumping in the ring.
He
or something
tore
like that.
both quads.
shit, yeah,
both
both
quads.
quads.
Yeah, that's the only
The
thing I
funniest
remember.
thing is not funny because you're not.
He's like
let me say
sitting
this.
his ass down.
No,
and
that
just
shit was
yell-
funny.
barking.
Yeah, no, but he
John
finished the
Cena.
segment. He was literally sitting in the ring, Vince McMahon, like 25 years ago in a segment where he tore both of his quads.
How do you
And
tear both?
because he tried to slide into the ring and like it's not easy.
No.
but
He said it's not easy.
no, but listen to me. So his son,
Hey, it ain't. I've tried. It
his
ain't
son
easy, bro.
Shane McMahon, who's also been a wrestler, and Shane has fought in for the WWE as well. He just had a match this WrestleMania, and he was fighting against the Miz, and literally he was a surprise. Nobody knew he was coming. In the segment with the Miz and Snoop Dogg, he went to go do an open challenge and fight him. He literally did a leapfrog, so he jumped over the Miz and he tore his quad.
No, both. Of
I think
his-
just one. I
like
think Shane
that,
just
nah.
tore one quad. So
Wow.
literally they had to run up and tell Snoop Dogg to punch the Miz in the face to give him a people's elbow and win the match.
Wow.
So the McMahons have terrible quads.
Genetically
That's crazy.
pathetic.
So if you guys are wrestling fans, let us know what you think about this. Put it in the chat as well. We are big wrestling fans. I would love to be able to meet a wrestler one day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my dad was a wrestler.
Was he really?
professionally.
Word.
What was his name?
I don't know. I never met him.
Jarvis Bearcat.
No, but that's the rumor though. That's how he met my mom. My mom was wrestling and she beat all the women. So she wanted to go up against the men, and he pinned her. He was like one of the first dudes to pin her.
Whoa, wait a
they got-
minute.
they
Wait a
got the
minute.
rabbit.
Wait a
That's how it
minute. Wait a minute.
Truth. This is the stories. that
Your
they've told me.
mom was a wrestler and
My
beat
mom was a
every woman.
wrestler, and she was beating all the women, and she had no competition, so she went up against the men, and she just so happened to meet whoever my pops was. He pinned her.
Oh.
They got to rapping, and that's how it happened, bro.
you talking about Epsilon Horsehoof?
I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, you do kind of look a little bit like
What kind of
D-Lo
Tyler
Brown.
Perry movie?
Yo,
Wait a
that-
minute. Like,
They used to
their
say,
name is-
they used to say
Hey, hold
Coco
on.
Beware.
Wait, who?
We might be
Coco
onto
Beware.
something. D-Lo Brown is his name.
I don't know. I think me and D-Lo might be close to the same age, bro. Hell no. D-Lo's in his
Hey,
late
hey,
50s
hey.
by now.
Hey, shake your neck like this. Do that.
Nah, I used to think it was Coco Beware, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. Either Coco Beware, was it Birdman, Coco Beware? I used to think that was my pops. The dude who used to always come to the ring with a bird.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. But I don't know who he is. So
Bro,
you know
what
I'm
if you're
saying?
like Samoan and you're like related to The Rock?
Nah, there's really no way. We don't genetically even remotely look the same.
Hey, there was some, like Yokozuna, some bigger dudes.
Aaron, what would be your special move if you was a wrestler?
You get him in a headlock and start like scratching on him.
I caught him on the record break.
What's IQ number 2, dog?
Oh my gosh! So that's another very interesting stuff. Can we make a movie of that? Can we get like a reaction of your mother beating every woman wrestler and then falling in love with your daddy? And
That would be
wrestling?
kinda
That's
ill.
a dope story.
That's-
We got a
I'm
movie
not gonna
coming
lie.
out, though.
In all seriousness, that is a pretty dope story.
Say what now?
We have a movie coming out.
Who has a movie coming out?
Me, my bro, Ramses, Bootleg Kev, and Gio.
Hey,
It's on IMDb. We're trying to sell it to Netflix.
Well, I didn't know.
Let's
All
go.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
You don't tell us anything.
Trying to you be telling us shit, bro. And a lot of times you be saying stuff I don't believe you.
Nah, I swear to God, I wouldn't make it
No, I
up.
believe you now. I
wouldn't
believe
make
you
it
now.
up.
I'm saying, but a lot of times you be like, yeah, we do, and even though you know you like to do that.
Nah, I would do that immediately after if that was the
Okay,
case.
all right, but that's
That's
dope,
true.
though. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
thanks,
dope.
bro.
Congrats.
Thanks,
Let
man.
us know what it is, and we can interview you.
I'm trying to get that Netflix money, bro.
Heck yeah.
My baby on the telly. Hot Q number 2, Dave season 3 is dropping this week. AKA Lil Dicky show is gonna be on Hulu. Who here has seen Dave? Raise your hand.
I absolutely love that
I
show.
love Dave.
Oh, everybody in here.
I'm gonna be
Let's
like
go.
this because I've seen some episodes and it was good.
Hey, can I just be vulnerable with y'all really quick?
Be vulnerable, bro.
And y'all know Dave ain't even this kind of show.
Okay.
I cried during season 1 and season 2.
Really?
What
What part they got me?
How?
And
What
you
part?
know what? You know what? It was, now that I think about it, Gator. That there was an episode where they were rehearsing the performance in like this kind of green room area with the couch, and Gator was like really messing stuff up, but it was because he was like having like an episode on his meds, and just the way that they approached that conversation, and Gator was like, man, I would never really like try to mess your stuff up, like, this basically I'm gonna just come out and tell y'all this is what I've been going through. I felt like they approached that conversation beautifully and they executed it perfectly. And for some reason, that shit just touched me. And then in the second season, I think this was the finale, when Dave and Gator were like kind of getting into it, and like it was like just this whole thing.
You're right.
And Dave kind of dismissed Gator, like, you know what, like you ain't got to be at the show, like F it, like get out of here, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they cut to them getting ready to perform the show, and they don't really show the reconciliation, but they just, for some reason, like you just see Gator getting ready to like walk into like the on stage or whatever. And instead of Dave coming up out of the thing, Gator came up and they did the performance together, and it was like this back and forth. It's beautiful. I don't know.
To me,
That's
no,
dope.
bro.
That's dope.
Damn it. Dave, that season 1 was amazing, but season 2 to me, it changed TV for me because that episode where like when you saw Gator crying, like we all kind of thought the worst. That, hey, is he gonna hurt himself? Or something bad is happening? Because all you could just see is him, and it looked like he was, and it sounded like to me he was like maybe watching Dave on TV before his performance.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that they reconciled. My favorite episode of one of my favorite TV episodes of all time is when Dave went to go meet Rick Rubin.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
And like when he was in like that submission tank,
Sensory deprivation.
yes.
Yeah.
And when he had like just everything about just his love life and his connections with his mother and his friends, and how literally Gator would like let him like in like the dream state, Gator was like, "Yo, cut my arm, bro. Yo, serve me.
damn,
like, serve
that's
me, bro."
right.
Like there was so much hidden messages. And I thought it played out so beautiful until Dave met himself in his own mind, and like that show gets a lot of comparisons to Atlanta. Some people call it like an Atlanta knockoff, which I think is slightly unfair because I know it is.
You can see the similarities.
You can know the way it's filmed, and it's FX, and it was on FX.
It's got
as
the
well.
same kind of like
the same kind of like weird vibe, but I think Dave was way more linear than Atlanta. Atlanta was more like an anthology show of like some random shit would happen, and it never. And every episode didn't go with the next episode all the time.
Yeah.
But I think Dave is an amazing fucking show.
Uh-huh.
That show is amazing. Gator, who is actually his real life friend, who really does go through his bits with bipolar disease, bipolar disorder as well, is amazing. Jello, what do you think, real quick?
I watched like maybe the first. I didn't finish the first season, but I got close to finishing, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was more so like funny and like comical because that's just his like persona anyway. But I need to dive deeper into it, man. Get into the second and third season, bro.
It's funny, of course, but then like there's times like the second season is such like an amazing season because it makes you feel like holy shit, it's like tense. It's like if you ever seen Uncut Gems and how that movie is just like arguing and fighting and
Fire
moving
movie,
and
love that
fast and it's just shit going on. That's that second season. Artie, what do you think, real quick?
Man, I mean, I gotta check it out, bro, because like I can't lie, I don't watch a lot of TV and stuff in general, and usually when I do, if people don't know, I have an art studio that I'm working with right now, so
Congratulations.
I watch a lot of anime.
Oh, that's dope.
So,
Nice.
yeah, so I need to widen my horizons, I suppose.
He was doing a performance for, was it the MTV Awards?
I'm not sure.
He was doing a performance for some big award show.
In the show?
Yeah, in the show, Dave, where remember the performance started off with the girl, she was doing ballet and it was like a little street light.
Yeah.
That performance, bro, one of the best TV performances that I've ever seen.
Was that like his first run that he did, like the show that he wanted to put on?
Yeah. Where the doctor was gonna give him the surgery right
until
there.
They changed it. Yeah, no.
Bro, crazy.
Chewy, what's your favorite part about Dave, bro?
I like it a lot. I haven't really seen any of the second season yet, so I really need to deep dive into it.
I say watch it because the new season comes out
This
Wednesday. So, this week. So by the time you guys are hearing,
So
get the new
season 4?
Yeah, season 4 comes out.
It was on Hulu.
Season
right?
3. Sorry, season 3.
It was on Hulu, right?
It's on Hulu.
Gotcha.
Season 1 and season 2. Yeah, I just started watching season 2 again because I wanted to be refreshed. I'm like, God damn it, this is such a good show.
Great show.
Third hot cue. We're gonna give our prayers and thoughts to the Wayans family because they lost their patriarch of their family. The Wayans, like Marlon, Sean, Keenan, all the Damon Wayans, yes, Kim Wayans as well. A comedic family who's been staples in the industry since before we were even born.
Facts.
When it comes to like In Living Color and a lot of other things, they gave opportunities for Jennifer Lopez and Jim Carrey, so on, and David Allen Greer, Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, so on and so forth. So many different comedians and artists were sprouted from what the Wayans and their vision was, and of course Marlon and Sean, and now some even like the newer Wayans as well. Their father passed. Hal Wayans, I want to say he was around 86, 87 years old. Passed away, and Marlon posted a really heartwarming, thoughtful picture about him and his father's relationship, which seemed like a really good one. And we just want to say thank you to the Wayans, like to their mom and dad, because without them, we would not have a lot of famous celebrities and comedians that have been around for the last 4 decades.
Facts. Right. Undeniable facts.
The Wayans are Hollywood's one of the first families there. They from sitcoms to cartoons to movies to production. It's been amazing. So we want to just give our thoughts and prayers to them and hope that everybody's doing okay over there and just say thank you for everything that the Wayans have done for us. Y'all be making us laugh our asses off.
That's a fact.
And without the mom and dad, there would not be who we love. There would not be no white chicks.
Right.
No, I'm gonna get you sucking. No Major Pain.
Classics.
The Wayans Bros show.
The Wayans Bros show. No, My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
Yo, can you imagine being dad though? Like looking at like,
Wow.
That had to be a
looking
proud
at your
dad,
kids
man.
like, yo,
That actually gave me chills, bro.
this
Made me
is my
think about having
family
kids.
that I spawned. I created all
Think
of
about
these
it.
individuals. They're all so great. Like he must, and he had an amazing life. He had to have had an amazing life, bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how funny like their barbecues and Christmases
Oh,
were?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Every family function. It's
Yeah,
gotta be
bro.
out there. That's crazy.
Like, just imagine just like if you knew somebody, you got invited, like, yeah, come over to my family's house. You probably would get roasted to hell.
Oh yeah.
You better show up. You better show up on point because they gonna get you, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, very much a beacon of hope in general I would even say for the black community. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, just seeing them being able to do that kind of stuff makes me feel like I can get on camera right now, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So, shouts out to they pops for real.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was our hot cues for the week. I know we're running a little bit short on time.
Good. Yep.
Please look forward because we are going to do a new segment on our Instagram called RC's Photo of the Week. So we're going to have RC talk about different photos that inspire him in the community and stuff like that. Since he is one of the best photographers in the state of Arizona.
Hey, thanks,
Books all the
man.
No, I'm not even trying to gas you, bro. You are amazing. So on our Instagram, we're going to make sure we have that up there too and get some more discussion about that going forward. And we're going to get to our last topic of the night of the episode. We're going to talk about our hip-hop Mount Rushmore. We're going to try to keep it current. Keep it current. But I mean, hey, I guess...
It's my hip hop Mount Rushmore, bro. Wait a minute.
I'm not even saying no names, Jello. I didn't say no names.
Yeah, but that's why you said keep it current.
You can qualify it however you need to.
Whatever
Just-
current means to you. I mean, like, currently, like, current. Like,
Yeah, bro.
because I know we can all say Tupac and Biggie and Big L and keep all the same wheels spinning, but I'm trying to talk about now. Like, where is
fair.
hip hop now? Who has the torch now? Men, women, whoever.
I got you. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so
that's
that's
fair.
kind of where I wanted to lean towards with this, and I put some thought into it, and it's not easy.
Who you got?
Oh man, my top 4. So when I say Mount Rushmore, that means 4. For all you kids who don't know who the hell or what is Mount Rushmore, the 4 presidents. I would have to go with Drake number 1. Still have to go with Drake. I still think he's still relevant. This man could drop a house album and it will still get a whole lot of love and play and spins, even if you hate it. Lil Baby would have to be number 2.
Really?
Lil Baby is consistent, man. Lil
see
Baby's
that.
been on a lot of stuff.
Shocking.
He always drops an album at least once a year.
Consistent.
Yeah, super just powerful in the game with that. I really love his flow and stuff like that too. Sometimes it can kind of get like a little bit of, I don't want to say repetitive, but like you can definitely tell he has a style, but it hasn't gotten to a point for me where it's played out yet. Like I still love Lil Baby.
Okay.
Number 3, gosh, it's really tough to say like who has it like right now. I kind of started arguing between Kodak and 21. I'm gonna have to go with 21. 21. I was not a fan of 21 Savage when he first dropped.
Yeah, he had to grow on me too. Yeah.
It took him
Pause.
a long time. Like bank account, I was telling you, okay, whatever. Okay, he's kind of boring. But now, some of his newer stuff, him doing songs with J. Cole and stuff like that, and then this Her Loss album, I think that all the Metro Boomin stuff he did shot him all the way up.
The Calvin Harris joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's getting on more different records and stuff like that. He's a very interesting dude, but I have to put him on there because like almost every feature you want it to be hot, you put 21 on it.
Yeah.
That's true.
And his bars are pretty simple, but like they kind of still go hard. So I really like it.
And then who you got number 4?
I want to put a woman artist up there. I want to put, like, I would be a prisoner of the moment if I said Ice Spice. That's a prison. I said if.
Golly,
I
bro.
said if.
How she get put on Mount
Word.
Rushmore?
I
Like,
said if.
it's crazy.
Okay, so
that's tough. Cause Glorilla, she's kind of been chilling lately. You know, I don't say she's fallen. She's been chilling. Nicki's been kind of chilling. Cardi hasn't really been the same since like her first album.
You sleeping on Lotto, bro.
yeah.
I love Lotto, but I can't put her up there. Like her hottest record so far has been Big Energy, but that's pretty much like it. Like I'm trying to think of somebody who's like cultivated like a sound. And it's
you
hard.
thought Ice Spice?
This man went straight for the.
Ice Spice.
She tastes my brother.
Ice Spice, she has cultivated a sound though. She made a very unique sound. I'm gonna go with Uzi.
Uzi.
I'm gonna put Uzi up
That's
there.
a good one.
Uzi
That
don't really
actually is a
miss. Freaking Uzi can drop a 1 minute 30-second song and not say shit, and it still is the craziest song in the country. Like when we first dropped Just Wanna Rock at the radio station, we literally, me,
Yeah.
Jello, and Chewy almost knocked us down from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor
Fact.
from how hot that song
Damn.
was. And this man, Uzi, literally brought Jersey sounding music with like the double time beat to the forefront. So I thought that was pretty amazing. Artie, what do you think? What's your top 4, dog?
Damn. I feel like I have to break it up a little bit to like different styles, right? So I feel like for like just the mainstream who can hit from all angles, Drake.
Okay.
For just straight up lyrical, and like he dropped an album recently, so I gotta keep Kendrick in there. He's the only one who has what is it called? It's a Pulitzer. Is that what it's called?
Wow.
That's something that only, and I even learned this through the homies. So shouts out Chris, shouts out Black Cat Bill. They put me onto that, but it was like, yeah, he wants an award that only like writers and not even musicians usually win. So
Okay.
you know, I got to come from the
Can't go wrong.
intellectual side with Kendrick, and then for just the longevity of this man and his ability to just always feel relevant. I don't care what he gets on. I'm throwing Future in there because Future is just he's the king of the
I like that.
toxicity. You know what I'm saying? And he's the king of the to a certain extent. to
Future
the
don't miss,
ratchet
bro.
shit.
Future does not miss at all. Man.
Yeah.
I love Future.
And
bro.
I think my most listened to song last year was a song off of his album.
You telling me you falling that one?
Yeah, that
Falling
one.
out of love with me.
I don't know why. I just had that thing on repeat
That's a
when I
good
be drawing and stuff.
That's a
Damn. So then it leaves me with 4, which this is where I don't know. Like this is where I'm up at arms because I'm thinking like, damn, like because I like that bag that you got into with like Kodak,
yeah.
Uzi,
Yeah.
and then in that same conversation, in a weird way, is Cardi. So I might have to say Cardi. Just
Valid.
because no matter what Cardi drops, it's always gonna be like a cult explosion.
It
every
is.
time.
It was just hard for me to validate Cardi from my list because I'm like, I love her. She has a lot of just great records and a lot of great styles, but she hasn't really dropped anything that lately.
No,
that
no, no.
was really like,
I'm talking about Playboy Cardi.
oh,
Yeah.
damn, turnaround jump shot.
I'm talking about Playboy
Oh, you talking
Cardi.
about
Because I don't really listen to his music a lot, but I see everything he does. It be little shit.
He's got a cult following.
It gets so much buzz.
he
And
has a
such
crazy
cult,
unique sound, bro.
weird, and like, bro. And also, I would say from live performances. Have you seen like? Sometimes I just watch his live performances because the way he gets the crowd, bro, they go nuts. Like he brings a different kind of energy.
That's a
So I might have to throw him in there.
So-
It would be between him and Kodak though on my 4th face.
So your 4 is Drake, Kendrick, Future, and Playboy Cardi.
Yep.
Mine is
Damn.
Drake, 21, Lil Baby, and Who was the fourth that I said?
You said Uzi.
Uzi. RC.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think I understood the assignment because I was thinking long and hard over the last couple of days about mine, and they're not. It's not necessarily based on current people right now, but they're all still very relevant.
Okay, what you got?
So my Mount Rushmore, and I'm gonna just list them off because I don't want to take too long, and then we'll talk about it. But I got Lil Wayne, Drake, Kanye West, and Jay-Z. And for an honorable mention, this may surprise a lot of y'all. Honorable mention.
Don't you
It's
do it.
early. Nobody's expecting it, so it's very early. But on the back of the mountain with like a very smaller statue, Tyler the Creator.
Damn.
Tyler the Creator.
I
That's
just
my
seen-
Mount
I hate
Rushmore.
myself.
Yeah.
I
right now.
just seen his new video. Oh my
Dog,
gosh.
the dude is creative
I hate myself.
Tyler.
out of this world.
You know what? I can't,
So-
I can't even.
When I was thinking about my Mount Rushmore, I was like, all right, these are the people who I feel like are the most influential to hip hop.
Tyler doesn't get his flowers, bro. He
doesn't.
does not
He
get his
doesn't.
flowers at all.
He doesn't.
I think that's a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
You know,
Obviously,
Jay-Z
Lil
will be
Wayne,
your
Jay-Z.
legacy.
Drake, undeniable. I think Drake has been on all of ours so far. And then, like I said, I got to give a nod to Tyler, bro. He is. It's still early. I recognize there could be people listening to this thinking, "Wait, what? That one guy?" But bro, trust me, if you're not up on Tyler the Creator, first of all, I don't see how that could be the case.
Right.
And second of all, bro,
My honorable mention, real quick. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Don Toliver. I don't care. It might be personal. I am a damn Don Toliver fan.
He's dope.
I am a fan of you. You got Cali Uchis. You winning. You winning. You drop. Oh my gosh, man. Ever since I heard him on that Travis Scott Astroworld when I first heard him.
that is your dude though.
Don Toliver is my motherfucking guy.
That's your guy.
That is my guy. I wanted to go see The Weeknd just because I wanted to see Don Toliver, and I was mad when that goddamn concert got rescheduled and he wasn't on it.
That is your guy.
So your list, one more time.
Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
Drake, Kanye West, Jay-Z, and then honorable mention
Tyler, the
Tyler the Creator.
Mr. Jello.
Look, bro, I was born in the 80s, man. I was born in 82. So if I don't do this, I'm going to give you a current list.
Run
But if I
DMC.
don't do this, it's disrespectful.
No,
Okay?
no,
The Mount Rushmore of hip hop in general is Jay-Z, Pac, Biggie, and my personal favorite, Busta Rhymes. Okay?
Okay.
That's just to appease those that know that I was born in the 80s. Now,
Okay.
current,
Got it.
I'm going to give it to Drake
Okay.
because he don't miss. And these are my personal favorites. Nas, King's Disease 3. Nas is still very relevant in the game. That whole album produced by Hit Boy, fire.
No argument there.
Corday,
Oh,
Bird's Eye
I
View.
do love Corday.
Okay.
I mean, this guy, like, just
Super talented kid. Young man.
lyrically, the respect that he gets in the game from folks like Dr. Drake, Kendrick, so on and so forth. And we haven't even seen like the peak of Corday yet. He's just a good dude, and his music is phenomenal. So I'm gonna say Corday. Now, my fourth slide is a little tricky
Oh boy.
because I'm a big fan of Glorilla, man. Like major, and she's defining her own sound.
Yeah.
You know, and she's taking like the female like MC game, if you want to call it that, and she's running with it, and she's making better music than everybody. Like she's making better music than the dudes. So it's either going to be Glow or it's going to be Yachty based off that album he just dropped.
His Yachty's album
Yachty.
is surprisingly unique.
Crazy, bro.
But who's your honorable? You gonna put Yachty on the Mount Rushmore?
I'm gonna put Yachty. It's either Yachty or Glorilla
And who's
for
your
the
honorable
fourth.
mention? Who's your
Honorable mention is gonna be Kodak for sure.
Whoa. No. If you're gonna be tittling between Glorilla,
So let me
and
get a
Yachty.
fourth. You want a fourth
Yes.
specifically?
Okay.
I'm gonna give it just to the ladies, Glorilla, because she's been on 10, and I don't see her slowing down anytime soon. So she's fourth, and honorable mention is definitely gonna be Kodak, bro.
Oh, so
Fire.
Yachty's out the mountain now.
Yeah,
Fire.
Yachty. I gotta give it to Glorilla. I gotta pick somebody.
All right. Okay. All right. So
Glorilla.
All right. So breaking that one more time.
So we got Drake, Nas, Corday, Glorilla,
Woo. Honorable mention.
Kodak.
Nice.
Artie, who's your honorable mention?
Damn, you know what? I gotta throw my honorable mention. I almost want to throw him up on there, but I don't know who I'd replace to Kanye. Just because I've even listened to some of Kanye's like leaked stuff recently.
The stem player joints. Did you listen to that?
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit is, and it's deep, and it's like, And honestly, it made me realize a lot. I mean, we can obviously just look at Ye genius throughout his whole career of him producing, kind of in the Tyler bag. I mean, Tyler's in the Ye bag. Let's keep it.
Right.
Let's keep
No,
it real.
true.
Tyler's
So
in
is
the Ye
Yachty.
bag. Yeah. So it's like, bro, I gotta say, Ye, because
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so Ye's your honorable mention.
Damn, that sounds bad. I got.
Oh, memory sucks.
Drake, Nas,
No, just your honorable mention.
Kodak.
Kodak, Kanye.
I'm
Tyler,
flipping
the
it.
Creator.
Tyler. And yours
Flipping
is
it.
I'm flipping it, bro.
All right,
I gotta
lock
throw,
it in.
I gotta
lock
okay,
it in.
I gotta throw.
Lock it in.
I gotta throw Cardi as the Playboy Cardi as the honorable mention and put Ye on the mount because Ye's music recently has been fire. Even if you don't agree with the premise,
It's been good,
and you
bro.
look at
He's-
just
yeah.
the genius of it, the artistry behind it, like bro, and he's always been relevant.
Well,
You
Don.
don't
All
miss.
right. Well, all right.
and
Cardi.
Don Toliver.
Don
for you?
Toliver's mine. Chewy, real quick, bro. What's your Mount Rushmore, baby?
No particular order, but I'd say Drake,
Okay.
Tyler the Creator,
Okay.
Gambino,
Oh,
Nice. Damn, that's a good
and
one.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Solid.
All right. So,
Kendrick don't miss either, bro.
Solid.
who's your honorable mention if you have one?
Oh fuck.
Busta Rhymes, dope. For sure.
MC Light.
I'm like, it's like a toss up between either Cudi or Lil Wayne.
Oh,
I didn't even think about Cudi, bro.
I like that.
Cudi's dope.
All right, you got to pick one though. You got to lock it in.
Cudi.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
and because
hey, those are our Mount.
no, I was gonna say because I'm from Glendale, stretch it out and put corrupt on there.
What?
You gotta stretch it out.
Corrupt
throw
Young
corrupt
Gotti.
on there.
Corrupt? Wait, corrupt? Like corrupt?
No, like old West Coast, like
Oh, okay.
I gotta think. Off
You don't
the top
know
of
who
my
corrupt
head.
is?
I know corrupt, but I'm like, wait, corrupt.
Bro, I was about to walk out of this podcast
I
right
know,
now.
no,
on
I'm making
God.
sure we're talking about the same corrupt. I'm like, wait, what does him be?
Corrupt with a
what do
K,
you being
bro.
from Glendale have to do?
I'm saying because
corrupt?
we like
West
that
Coast?
West Coast shit.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say, but is he from Glendale? I didn't know that shit. Hey, but we want to know your guys. Do you guys agree with our list? We're gonna try to have them posted somewhere about our Mount Rushmores. But do you guys agree? You guys disagree? Is there any artists that we're missing? Are we not giving enough enough love, enough credit? Just let us know in the comments below. We want to hear you guys' opinions. And that's gonna be episode 11 right there, man. That's it. But yo, we got really passionate about a lot of stuff. Yo, we're super thankful once again to the whole team behind the scenes. Chewy, Charlie Mumbles,
Yes, sir.
my boy Giovanni resting up.
Yes,
Probably see
sir.
him again next week. The whole entire cast again. Shout out your
Squad.
name, how they can find you.
Jello TV, spell Jello with a G, man, no J. Jello TV with a G on all platforms.
There you go. How can they find you, dog?
Calvert Productions, hit me up on IG. You dig?
Nice. Okay, how can they find you, dog?
Artie Reeps, ARDYREAPZ on everything. Get me on Clapper too. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Clapper just in
I
case.
still can't.
Just I know it sounds bad, guys.
in
It's
case
not
the-
what you think it
The
is.
sinking Titanic, which is TikTok.
They can't ban it.
Fine.
It
I know,
ain't
it's
getting
gonna
banned.
be fine.
It's not getting
And
banned.
follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, the Jaren. You know, and hey, and once again, if anybody's trying to scam you guys, it's not me. It's not DJ Aaron Michael 97. There's no underscore. There's no hyphen. It's just DJ AARONMICHAEL. That is me, only me, the one and only me.
And the other one is me.
Don't pay no scams. Don't pay no scams.
Yo, I just realized this.
Yeah.
Your name is Aaron Michael.
Yeah.
Was your mom a fan of Elvis?
My granddad is a big fan of Elvis.
And that's why she named you Aaron, right?
Well, mainly Aaron is a biblical name. Aaron was Moses' brother in the Bible because Moses had a speech impediment. So Aaron would speak for Moses. And then so that's who it was. And then Elvis' middle name is Aaron. So it just I think it's just one or I think it's ARRO, and I think that's how he spells it.
I say that because my son, Aaron,
Yeah.
his mother is a big Elvis fan. So she named him Elvis. And then his middle name is Joseph, which is Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
So Aaron Michael, I figured that the Aaron Joseph, it was kind of the same thing.
No, you're not wrong.
Wifey's a big fan of
It
Elvis.
took my
and
parents a
Michael
lot of time. My dad wanted to name me Osiris.
Jackson. Nah, I'm glad.
My dad wanted to
glad
name
they
me. He
say
wanted
it
to
like
say he
that.
could like, man, I could call him. Oh, I could call him Si. My grandma must beat his ass. And my mom wanted to name me Khalil. But anyways, I'm Aaron.
That's
This
such
is
a-
the squad.
that's a
We
black
appreciate
man.
all you guys. Once again, shout out to Charlie's Premium Flower, Justin Quinn. We love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got big news coming next week. You might start seeing maybe some different changes coming around soon. We're super thankful, but we're going to keep it humble for now. Please keep supporting us. Follow us. We love you guys. We will talk to you guys soon. Have a great week. Peace out.
Peace.
You know what my dad almost named me?
What?
Like Sky Blue or something like that.
Oh God.
Because he was that Prince era.